We're going to find out how they intend to take on this match here, though, because game number 1 is getting underway in our third and final match of the night, Neirea versus Greensheep.
Yeah, I fully expect this one just to kind of go to that classic route of control versus aggression. But it looks like Neirea is going to be playing, well, I mean, these are all, cards that could be in any deck going forward. But from him here, I got to believe this might be something like Hunter. Yeah, maybe Paladin.
Yeah, Knife Juggler and Piloted Shredder and Lotheb kind of do fit into that mid-range style of Hunter build. We're going to have to see what Greensheep's going for. Neirea's opening hand looks miserable.
Yeah, and Greensheep playing Druid, and his hand does not look miserable.
Yeah, Greensheep, I think he's kind of understood what's happening here in HPL. Players continue to dominate with Druid just game after game after game. And so now that you see that it's Druid, Neirea's hand doesn't look quite as bad, but he needs some sort of minion pressure.
Yeah, so like you said with the Druid thing, I kind of want to expound on that just a little bit here. Coming into tonight, only 2 classes had winning records. I think it was Mage, which was 1 game over 500, and there was Druid, which was like 14 games over 500 coming in tonight. I'm gonna have to get numbers a little off.
I think Paladin also was a little bit ahead.
I think Paladin, well, that's what it was. Mage was even. Paladin was 1 game up.
Yeah, turn 3 Sludge Belcher. This is going to put a big hurt on Neirea's aggression here. He doesn't even have anything.
Where's the snipe when you need it? It doesn't even do it.
Doesn't even really have anything to add to the board. The Animal Companion, a little bit of a blessing here, but when he rolls a Huffer,
not what he wanted to see.
Yeah, Keeper of the Grove.
Keeper of the Grove off the top for Greensheep.
Right
wow.
on time for Greensheep. We've seen this time and again.
He can not attack here and then get to pick up his Keeper of the Grove next turn.
Yeah, this is looking terrible for Neirea at this point. You can even see it in his face, sort of raising his eyebrows and going, oh,
do you just Hunter's Mark the Sludge Belcher here?
I don't think so. I don't think you do. I think you just set the bow and hope that.
I mean, you're taking 3 either way.
Yeah, I think you just have to set the bow and hope that you can find something else.
I mean, look at Neirea's face. He's got the look of disappointment and defeat already on him.
Yeah, Greensheep, he's got to attack with this Keeper of the Grove first. I mean, maybe this is something like Explosive Trap, and the last thing you'd want to do is be putting your Piloted Shredder potentially in harm's way. Yep, is going to sequence this properly as well.
Yeah, getting the second use out of Keeper of the Grove can be huge here in this match.
Especially,
he's going to have no shortage of mana going forward.
Especially because he's still at 30.
I mean, this game is, it's hard to count someone out this early in a game, but this looks very bad for Neirea going forward.
It does have a second freezing trap, so can put a little bit of pressure on this board, but he's going to have to unleash the hounds this turn and use his Hunter's Mark very early on. I mean, the fact that he's not coupling this with a lot of pressure is really the big difference.
I mean, this is a decent turn from Neirea from compared to what's been going on. He's going to get to clear most of Greensheep's board, and then he has the freezing trap to check this Piloted Shredder. But when you look at this, look at Greensheep's life total. He's at 29 right now, going into 6 mana.
Yeah, I mean, this is easily, I think, another Keeper of the Grove turn here as well. I mean, he's going to be able to return this in the second freezing trap also. This is the stuff that dreams are made of for Greensheep and nightmares are made of for Neirea.
Haunted Creeper, not a bad one here.
It's not terrible, but, he's going to, again, Greensheep's just going to be able to pick up the Keeper of the Grove unless he kill commands here.
Yeah, if I remember right in his hand, he has a swipe in it already, right? Yeah, he already has a swipe, so he can really clean up the stuff later as well.
Yeah, and Neirea just pained here. He's trying to think about the implications of giving him a second Keeper of the Grove. I think that when he has the bow set with a freezing trap, I think kill command's just got to be the play. You can't just keep giving him
you can't just keep giving him Keeper of the Grove after Keeper of the Grove. Yeah. I mean, he gets to play it this turn again.
He's going to go with Houndmaster instead, though, favoring pressure. Something else, though, is when you look at this hand, how is he actually going to win the game? Damage is how he's going to win the game.
He has to get in every point that he can going forward.
Is
that a Harrison Jones?
From Greensheep, too.
He's going to be able to get 2 cards off of this.
Yeah, pick off the bow, get 2 cards, take out the Houndmaster.
With a Wrath, yeah.
Yeah, and then even just run over the Haunted Creeper with his Piloted Shredder. Everything on Greensheep's side right now.
Firing on all cylinders. Hold on, he just picked up an Innervate, too. He could attack here and clear his whole board if he wants to Innervate the swipe.
Innervate the swipe, that's exactly what he's going to do.
I mean, if you're going to use Wrath on this minion, you might as well just Innervate the swipe.
Yeah,
this game's almost over.
I totally agree with you, even as a backup swipe for this. And Neirea down to 1 card
Look at Neirea's reaction.
Just the slow clap from this. Greensheep has had it all, and Neirea's draw has been pretty darn miserable, I'd say, over this game. But they're going to continue to fight, but just what can you do?
Yeah, I mean,
Wow, not even going to continue to fight. Just, I mean, a little bit of an early concede. I don't like to see the early concede. Maybe you can get a little bit more information from Greensheep's deck. I mean, he's seen Harrison Jones at this point. Seeing something like Ancient Award could make a big difference in the way you want to approach this matchup.